All right, hello, this is OJ reporting in with Retrograde here. We have this fine gentleman. What is your name, sir?
Matt Gilgenbach.
And what have you done for this?
I am the game designer as well as gameplay programmer.
And for what are you programming games? For what is this game here that you have to show off today?
It's a PlayStation Network, PlayStation 3 downloadable title, Retrograde.
What's the basic premise?
The basic premise is you're a spaceship pilot. You just won the world's greatest space battle, but unfortunately all the explosions caused massive damage to the space-time continuum, and now time itself is flowing backwards. So the object of the game is to undo your actions in order to protect the health of the space-time continuum.
So everything's just going backward the whole time. Like the shots are flying from the wrong side of the screen, the enemies are unexploding.
Right,
wow.
Yeah, so the idea is your shots are going from right to left. When they reach the tip of your ship, you can play with the guitar controller or the gamepad, but you strum or press X to unshoot them. And then the enemy shots, they go from left to right, and you have to change space lanes in order to avoid them.
So it looks like there's a heavy music element to this game as well.
Yeah, it's actually a rhythm game, so all the lasers are timed to the beat of the music.
Interesting, so that'll give you a bit more of a clue of when to not be where you are, because you can kind of guess when it's going to arrive?
Right, yeah, basically all the projectiles are timed to the melody, so otherwise it would be very difficult to undo things if you had no sort of clue for the timing other than just the visuals.
So how long have you been working on this project here?
Almost 4 years.
Wow. So at our podcast we have a motto, which is stay ballsy. So we're basically encouraging people to fight through any obstacles that get in your way. Just keep on trucking. Give it your best shot. What were some obstacles you had to get through to get to where you are today here?
Well, there's been a ton of obstacles. Well, certainly self-funding a game has been very difficult for 4 years. So I've actually done like contracting on the side, doing some mobile stuff, trying to keep the lights on. I've also been working a ton of hours. I think honestly I've averaged about 80 hours a week for 4 years now. Just because the thing is, it's like we have such a small team and we're competing against things where people are throwing millions of dollars on Xbox Live and PlayStation Network, and that's sort of the competition. And if you look at like Shadow Complex or something, when that came out, we sort of took a step back and said, okay, we like what we have, but how can we stay competitive? And so it's been really trying just because our team is so small to keep up with much larger teams. Just because as we, take more time to remain competitive, the bar constantly gets raised. So it's been a real sort of difficult balancing act, trying to, come up with a target that remains competitive, looks great, but also, we can release it at the right time. I mean, it's like, Duke Nukem Forever, had they released it, 10 years ago, it probably would have been a pretty good game.
Yeah.
It's just, now, 15 years later, it's so bad. It's so ridiculous. Everything about it is from another time, and so to some extent we've had to fight that by working really hard and sort of over-scoping, and then sort of accepting the fact we're going to have a long development time and sort of over-scoping so we can keep up.
Well, I'd say you've certainly made it. You're here after all. Where can we find you? Online or? Yeah,
we have a website, retrogradegame.com. We have Facebook for 24 Caret Games, our company, and Twitter, so.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. This looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, and I want to say have a good time at PAX, and definitely good luck with your game.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.